Need to go to YouTube.
Welcome everybody, we're playing Superliminal. Well, Thomas anyways.
Is that how you say it? That was a really good try.
A good what?
It was a really good try. It was a really good start of saying the word, because
What did I say it like awfully wrong? Is that what you're saying?
I'd rather not discuss that. I do.
Well, you started it. Are you not sufficiently happy with this? Oh my god.
You know what? I want your accent to be crystal clear at all time. I want the corgis of the Queen to teach you how to say words. I think
Queen
that's
has
only fair and
corgis?
respectful.
Damn.
The Queen, yeah.
That is strange. Man, that was
Yeah,
an
she eats
intro
them.
full of talking. Cool.
You love talking, don't you?
Oh, I love when games have talking in them. It's really convenient for Let's Plays. Like, what frame rate is this video in? That you've sent me.
So, I was downloading a lot of games at one point, and I was worried about the energy conservation ship of my home. So I thought, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn down my CPU to 5% power, so I'm not using all the battery life in my home. And I forgot to turn it off. So then I played this game and I was like, oh, I guess it just has 20 frames a second then on PC. Oh, cool.
Neat.
Yeah, I know, neat. It's part of the effect.
That is the perfect amount of frames. Damn, you're just going through there, huh? Not even playing a lot with those size-changing objects. Wow. I can't
Have you
wait.
never seen this game, Florian?
Well, I've seen someone putting a a pawn on a button and then it turned into a spray. Yeah, I can't wait for that great moment. Where did it go?
Huh? Oh yeah, I don't know. That was a glitch. Yeah,
Weird.
that was weird for me as well. Yeah, I know. At the time, I was sort of like, I don't remember this in the game. So anyway,
did that one turn into a spray? Wait, let's look at this. Wait, what's happening? Why didn't I have controls? Whatever. Right, so we go in here and it's always a spray. Okay, good. Just good to know.
Oh, wait, a what? A spray?
Well, it's like a decal. I mean, it is a decal, but it reminds me of like the Team Fortress spray, you know?
Oh like, my god, do you remember all the disgusting images that had come up? Oh.
I don't think I remember many of those actually.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I guess you're probably just thinking of the one I did, where it's just a guy with a really long tongue.
No, I saw. Oh, I do remember that one, but
yeah.
No, I was thinking of the first time I saw Pooh Geyser was because of Team Fortress 2.
Well, Pooh Geyser isn't disgusting in any way. I think it's like a beautiful piece of art.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. It's no Mona Lisa. You know?
How is it no Mona Lisa? Damn. Mona Lisa can't do that. She's just sitting there with a literal stick up her ass, probably.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't know what's going on underneath. She could be Pooh Geysering all over the place. What else would give her that expression but a satisfying Pooh Geyser?
Man, pooping is so good, isn't it? So pleasant.
Yeah, I know. See, I've got a thing at the moment where I can't start my day without doing 2 poops. I have to do maximum of 2 within the space of an hour, and if I don't, my stomach will kill me later. So
wow,
that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Wait, do you have some kind of bloating?
I think so. Which is weird because in my family we don't often poo every 3 days. So it's strange that I've managed to break the cycle of abuse. Bowel abuse that we used to have.
Oh god, I don't think I would like this game, but you're speedrunning it a bit too much here, I guess.
I'm sorry, yeah. So yeah, I played this game originally on the Switch, and I'll be honest, some of these puzzles absolutely broke my head for a really, really long time. But I'm kind of like retracing my steps of remembering. So I'm not like perfect speedrunning because it'd been at least years since I played it, but yeah, I'm still kind of blazing through it.
Yeah,
Fun
sure
fact:
are.
I lost 30 minutes of footage because my daughter decided to walk in and press the reset button. So
Sabotage.
yeah, yeah.
Damn.
So that didn't exactly go quite according to plan.
Damn.
She mustn't like it when I stream games and
It's
ignore her feeding needs
it's
because
even
she eats so much.
faster. Damn.
Yeah.
She man, just to talk about bloating, and I've been having that, I guess, lately. It's weird. I lost weight, but I can't fit into my pants as well. How inconvenient.
Oh
Probably
wow,
should.
you must be bloating big style.
Yeah, it's pretty
Did you
bad.
take them dietary worms for him?
No.
Oh, because they're great. I mean, at first you feel like you're dying, but then you feel the weight just sliding off you, and then you realize what's sliding is your skin, and then you just feel great. You just feel so much better.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to turn into just like a skinny blob. Like a
Skin,
blob of
skinny
skin.
blob.
Yeah.
Oh God, you love that. Oh my
Oh.
God.
just lots
Do
of
you ever get
skin.
so itchy, like you ever get so itchy where you just feel like you want to rip your skin off like that? Like when it's really dry and it just flakes everywhere.
No, no,
I
that's
once,
awful.
is it?
I don't
Damn.
know. Probably.
No need to kink shame me like that.
Well, you
I,
like it? I saw you describing a horrible condition. Damn.
horrible to some. I was in college once, right? I used to like work in a college briefly, for like 6 months or so, and as part of the summer sort of like work we had to do. Bear in mind, there's no teachers or anything around, so I think it was just teachers, no students. So like the main thing we had to do was like summer maintenance. So we'd rebuild all the computers from scratch and we'd clean all the pieces of equipment, right? And there's this, I went to this building and then one of the guys was like, right, so there's a certain desk you don't need to clean. And I was like, what do you mean? Said, well, you'll know the desk when you see it. And I went to this, I was sort of in it's like the woodworks area, and I came across this desk and it was covered in like snow or something, and I figured it was wood shavings because it is literally like the wood, like woodworks area. So I thought, oh god, yeah, that's a lot of like wood and dust and shit. I was like, that's pretty nasty. And then I think it was a week or so later, and I came back to the desk, and there was this guy sat at the desk, and he had this like really red face. He had big glasses. I think he was partially blind, and then all of a sudden he'd itch his face, and I could see the flakes going onto his keyboard. And I'm not kidding. His keyboard looked like a layer of Parmesan cheese. So
Oh my
all
god.
that, yeah, all this white stuff on his keyboard was just pure skin flakes.
Oh, it's white?
And
I thought it was wood colored. Damn.
that's what I thought. I thought it was just like wood shavings and shit because that made perfect sense. But no, it was like his skin was like just falling off. And yeah, I never spoke to him, but yeah, it seemed like he had a pretty serious, like sick sort of skin condition. It was just disgusting. But
Wow.
luckily, I didn't have to clean it, so not my job.
Wait, so why do
Hmm.
people not clean that desk?
Well, they do, but I wasn't made to clean it. So
Okay.
I guess they thought, look, let's not scare this kid away. Because I mean, I was only like 17 at the time, which I guess not too young, but still, like,
Hey,
not a very fair thing to do on your first day of the job.
hey, can you
In your
post
very first job.
can you post a link to the stream on the Discord just in case?
Absolutely, Florian.
Man, there's some crazy shit going on in this game, huh? It's just like at first it looked like that stupid hotel from The Shining, and then here you go having all the. I mean, it has like all these crazy effects in it. I don't know.
It's cool, isn't it? Like, I mean, as I say, there's 30 minutes of this you're not gonna know about. So, man, if you ever want to play it, like,
What
at
is
least I'm
it?
not gonna spoil the whole thing for you.
Is it at the end or at the beginning?
No, it's kind of midway through. So, by the way, you might notice the camera and shit goes a bit jerky, and I'm freaking out. That's because
Yeah.
my daughter's trying to steal my mouse. So
Nice.
I'm currently getting the whip out to kind of just keep her under control for a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah, I know it is cool. It's cool to be a parent.
The best. Oh wow, there's stuff hidden in decals. Damn. Look at that.
Yeah, I couldn't remember how to quite solve this one, so you'll see a few genuine like reactions of me kind of fucking up. But you know, I just love this game. I love Portal-esque sort of like 3D platform puzzle adventure kind of things because. I mean, I know there's quite a lot of them now, but I think this one really did something different by just sort of like
Oh my god,
playing
that
with
vase.
space.
That
Yeah, I
vase
know.
had a bit of it. Wait, it's not
I
even
know,
a full
it's crazy.
cube. Damn.
Crazy, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's
you
pretty
can
funny.
imagine me playing the game for the first time. I was just like, I just absolutely have no idea what's going on, and it works. Like the story's not. It's not amazing, but I think it's quite. It works really well with the gameplay, you know, because it's all about dreams and shit and stuff like that. But it kind of has quite a wholesome gaming Keanu Reeves moment at the end, so it's very nice.
Damn, I think this music is like doing my head in. What? This piano just going like that. Jesus.
I think the game wants to make you feel a little bit crazy for him.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the definition of insanity.
Wow, that's where the door works, huh? Damn, look at that. Oh my
Are
god,
you
it even
looking
has
forward
like...
to the new Far Cry?
I don't know, I guess. I haven't even finished the last one yet. Wait, where's the new one gonna be?
Mexico City.
Okay, I'll probably play that. That sounds good.
Yeah, I think
Is
it's
it like... Wait, Mexico City? Isn't that in America? Oh god, I hope it's not in America.
No, they already did that. No, it's... Well, they're all fictional places,
Right,
though,
yeah, I
aren't they?
know,
So
I know,
it's
but...
like based off Mexico, I guess.
It is, but Mexico City is in America, I think.
I don't know. There's a city in the game, but it's based off Mexico. So
Right, it's not called
not
Mexico City, is it?
No, I'm not a geologist. I don't know exactly where it is.
I mean, well, I guess you probably just didn't realize that that was the American city. That would be boring, just be like a city in California, yeah. Wow, big interesting story, huh? Just like the last one where it was just in America. Oh, God.
Yeah, but that was all the woodlands and stuff. But they have said they want it to be, it is going to be more sort of like city sort of areas rather than just these tiny shack towns that they've had for the last 5-10 years.
Oh my god, you can grab the moon, dude.
Yeah, you can do a lot of cool things with the moon.
Damn.
There's a lot of Easter eggs and secret areas in this like game, which I knew I was going to record this for you, so I didn't really do that. I'm kind of speedrunning it, but I kind of want you to...
Why did you put that?
I don't know. Oh yeah,
gone,
you can put things in the sky.
Oh, wait, and they stay there?
Yeah, they stay there. They become the moon.
Making stuff big is really annoying.
Yeah, it is. You've kind of got to sort of look up and...
Oh my god, there's an exit. Yeah.
Come on, is that not... As a game developer, do you not think what it achieves is kind of impressive?
I mean, sure, it's just like gameplay-wise, I don't think I'd be hooked on this. Like, wow,
I mean, it is just a puzzle game.
Look, how long would I have been in that room before I realized that the moon... Well, I guess I saw the cursor turn into a hand when you moved over the moon, but still...
Oh yeah, I know. I did get stuck in that area for a little while.
Yeah,
I remember playing it. Yeah, there's definitely some bits towards the end where
and then there's
stuck for a while.
There's just like a piece of junk on the moon that has an exit in it. I don't know. It's not great.
No, it's yeah, quite unfair, really, to just put exits on the moon. You know.
Yeah, you're not gonna look there.
I played a few games like this. So there's this one, there's Portal, of course, and then did you ever play Quantum?
Yeah, I think
Quantum
so.
Drop. That one was pretty good.
Quantum
That was
Drop, is
actually
that the name?
Quantum Drop? Quantum.
It's the one with the bird, right? The drinking bird.
Oh. Yes, Quantum Conundrum.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was really good. I only bought that because it was some of the developers of Portal.
Oh, okay. I mean, I remember it. I don't remember what it was about. Wait, was that co-op?
No, I don't think so.
I kind of feel
Damn,
like
they
we've
haven't
played
made
it together in some way.
No, it was single player. Definitely single player.
I guess we just
It was
talked
a
about
really
playing
cool
it
puzzle game.
after we
Yeah,
both
probably.
played it.
Yeah, separately.
Wow. What a shared experience.
Just like my dreams. I had a weird dream last night actually. I was at a party with all my colleagues from work, right? And one of the girls there who I think some guys at work would argue she's attractive, but I don't really find her attractive.
Wow, good to know.
I'm under hostage. Please don't tell my wife.
You want her? Oh no.
I desire. She kind of put her arm around me, and I was like, okay.
What?
And her arm.
Oh, her arm. Okay.
Like just her arm, yeah. And I just sort of like, I don't know why or when, but I ended up being outside of the party, and I was driving to the party. But by this point, it was like 9 a.m. and because dreams are like weird time things where I was then in the dream being like, in the party being like, oh man, I could stay up till like forever. Like I'm not even tired, and everyone else is kind of asleep. And I'm just there like, I can keep partying all night. And
wait, was this a dream about you being able to stay awake?
Yes, I guess it is now that you're putting it like that.
That's impressive. Damn.
I know. It's never really. Yeah.
I actually slept like all day today, and I had some really annoying dreams. So I guess that's related.
Annoying? Like, oh, you sort of have to tie your shoes continuously. Imagine that as a dream. Because that'd be annoying.
No, I don't know. I guess I dreamt that like my mom had opened the window in the bathroom, and then lightning struck and destroyed the bathroom, and then we were in court trying to get the insurance to pay for it. And I was really mad at her because I remember I told her to not open the window. Like none of it made sense. Like how could she have known this would happen?
What do you think? What do you think the court would say? Like, because there is insurance that covers you for what they call acts of God.
Wouldn't that be all insurance?
I don't know. Well, yeah, I guess I don't know most insurance, but then if you say acts of God and then something like that, like you could argue that you just committed a sin and that's why your bathroom was struck by lightning. Maybe you did something in that lightning that angered the gods. I would have thought so in that bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty rich with subtext. I guess it's like I'm secretly blaming her for not having resolved the inheritance thing and fighting in court for it that long, and it had like court in it, so that's like watching Suits and like all the shit from my life combined, I guess.
Holy shit, that was like really deep, Florian. That was like you're over analyzing this now. It was just a dream where lightning struck me. Calm down. Just say the word, Florian, and I can get my dream book. I can.
Well, I mean, I was clearly blaming her, so that wasn't good. Right, are we still on the first video? Yeah, okay. 20 minutes in, alright. Yeah, we have 50 minutes of footage, I guess, so that's something.
Really? Oh, yeah. Wow, cool. I had no idea. I beat it in, like, there was half an hour missing, but yeah, it's because I played the game, it was super, super quick, but no, I remember absolutely hitting my head against the keyboard for a long time on some of these puzzles, so I'm making it look easy.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds...
like a speedrunning mode.
It really doesn't sound like that much fun if it's just like mindfucks that you're not gonna realize easily, I guess.
I think if you sort of, like, although it doesn't seem like it, the puzzles, they all follow like a sort of set of logic, you know, and then once you sort of understand that logic, it kind of makes sense. But there's a puzzle that'll come up in the video where it's just, I don't know why, but I got stuck on it again because I completely forgot the solution, and it's just so annoying.
Wait, what happened there? Let's go back. And why did that just change? I don't get it.
I don't know.
What's the appeal of that?
Oh yeah, I did. I think this is like a horror section.
Wow, such horror indeed. Yeah, but this guy asks you've been streaming for 20 minutes. Wait, did it not show up? I don't know. I guess I haven't changed anything. I was streaming, yes. No one has been watching, which I guess is too bad. Well, go back and watch it if you want afterwards.
Give us the retroactive views.
Yes.
Are you watching anything?
Well, I guess I'm watching quite a lot actually. I finished Suits, and then.
God.
Well, I mean, I only had 2 seasons left last we talked, so.
Right.
And the fact that I was so bloated meant I was just like lazily sitting there, I guess. So that's what I did. Watch TV.
Oh, what made you bloated though? Like
I don't know.
Like, did you eat? You just sort of like that for a few days?
Oh, for a while actually, like a few weeks. I don't know.
God, that's
well, I don't know. Maybe I stopped taking the anti-acid medication, and that might help. And then I guess I've changed my diet, so now I'm eating a lot of vegetables, so that's probably not good for bloating, so I'll have to cut out some of them. Tragic.
But not all of them, because then you'll be... You're a real diet fad chaser. Like, what diets have you tried?
It's not a diet. It's not a fad at all. I've just started eating vegetables. Jesus.
I mean, look, I've been... I don't do anything like that. And look at me, trim as a pancake.
Yeah, because you go out and work. Yeah. Yeah, because you get skinny from pancakes. Okay.
Oh man, you can just about get skinny from eating any kind of food, really, in moderation, I'd say.
Well, the problem is that's the exact opposite of what I do, though. I eat lots of everything. So when I change my diet to lots of vegetables, I guess that's causing gas. I don't know. Well, I'll have to see a doctor eventually if it keeps going.
You know who else had a lot of gas?
Hitler. Yeah.
He did.
My mom told me recently. I know, it's awful.
Yeah. It's kind of like something that plagued him throughout his like military sort of mailman service.
Wow, even then? Wow, he had it all his life? Fuck. Man, it's so dark in this game. Yeah. It's really annoying.
Yeah, I hate all the crushed blacks on streaming websites. Can you get
the crushed what?
4K? They call it crushed blacks, when because there's not like enough video data, so blacks kind of get pixelated, don't they?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I'm not seeing it here, but I'm sure the streamers see it. I mean, the viewers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, I have the supreme quality, I guess.
Supreme.
Yeah, you should record more videos. I'm too lazy to play games most of the time now.
Really? I didn't know that. I thought you... Well, you watch TV, I guess, more than me.
I just play like the same old games. Like I play a lot of Chicken Invaders, a lot of Crossout, a lot of Lonely Mountain, and that's it, I guess. I guess I haven't played Lonely Mountain yet today, so I could play that after we're done with this.
Well, I have got another game that I'd like to play called Help, I'm a Fish. No, it's called I Am Fish.
Well, I definitely want to see something about a fish.
You're a fish in a bowl, and that's all I'm going to tell you.
I'm already sold at just the word fish, so... Oh wait, I've seen this game. Okay, yeah, you should definitely play that.
Yeah, man. You should get Game Pass, man. It's so cool. You do just find random games.
I have too many games. I just have like a huge wish list, and then I buy them when they're on on Steam sale. Wow, on Steam, I say.
Steam.
Yeah, it's and so I have like shit tons that I haven't played yet. I don't know. I haven't even played Hades yet. Whatever. It's probably bad anyways.
So good. No, shut up. It's an amazing game. It's fucking incredible.
No, I bet it's awful. Ah.
How dare you? It's about hell. All the good things that I like.
I bet
Death,
it's all about
destruction.
grinding, all of it.
No, it's not. It's brilliant, and the combat's amazing. I mean, you can forget the characters if you want to, but you do have occasional interesting conversations with them. So no, it is totally worth it. But
I
even
know
if
it's
you
a game
ignore
where
all
you
the
get stronger the longer you play, right?
well, yeah, but that's because it's a roguelike. But I'd say you get more
Well, you don't get
skillful.
stronger in Isaac.
No, no,
I
no.
mean,
I
except for
suppose
the
you
D6,
do.
I guess that's the only one. But Isaac is so that it gets harder the longer you play. That's how it should be. That's how roguelikes should work. Everyone's doing it wrong.
Oh, right. You think it's a genre you created? That's it. No one else can do it better
What's the
than you.
point
I,
of
I
getting
like.
stronger the longer you play? Like,
It does
wow.
get harder. It does. It just only when it actually does get harder.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
bet. Yeah, I mean, it's probably too hard to begin with, and then it gets acceptable when you grind, but then at the end it's too hard again. I bet.
yeah. Okay, that is true.
Yeah, great. That's exactly
That's
what I hate about roguelikes now.
well, I like it. Okay, and
I
you know what
mean,
my wish list number is on Steam? 69.
yeah. Nice. Very nice.
Yes. I like the
Avocado?
big spoon. Yeah. Avocado.
Well, there was one in
Oh.
the elevator. Right.
Do you like avocados?
Yeah, they're really good. It's too bad they have so many calories. I guess it
Yeah,
doesn't matter
they're
now
fun
though,
fries.
considering that I need to eat less,
Oh,
but then it's fine if it has more calories, so I guess
dude,
I probably
man. I
will eat
mean,
more avocados.
God, I swear to God, like I used to eat like I'd like get a coconut, I'd freeze it, I'd unfreeze it, I'd crack it, break it to pieces, I'd take it to work, and I'd eat the coconut, man. That's how fucked up I was at one point. I was eating coconuts for dinner. That's not
That,
normal. That's a lot of fat. My heart's gonna explode. Is it?
really, it's fat? Wow, I didn't realize they
Oh
were
my God,
fat.
coconuts are pure fat. They're like
Wow.
greasy. It's like having a cheeseburger, except there's no cheese. It's all coconut,
I had
and
I had a
you want to scream
McPlant
Wilson.
today.
A Mac what?
A McPlant. It's those Impossible Meat burgers or whatever.
Really? What
Yeah,
was that like?
it's fine.
No.
It's like
Would you prefer the regular burger?
I don't know, probably not. I mean, I guess I like the McChicken and all that. I like the
Mm.
beef ones too, but they give me gas. I mean, that was
What
even
was it used
before
to
I,
again?
it's even before I got bloated. It just gave me like really gross burps. Oh no, so many
Yeah.
doors. So many.
The
Like if you look at this, then it just doesn't look fun. Like really, okay, I
why?
guess. I mean, okay, yeah, fine. I guess now that you're gonna domino it, it's gonna be cool.
Um, I had a McChicken burger as well today. I just, I thought wanted something different. Me and Sam are really trying to save money, like because we used to have about 8 grand in savings, and now it went by two to four, uh, two, three, four. It went down to about 6 grand in savings, and I don't know where that £2,000 gone.
Man,
It's just gone.
but that was such a lame solution. Holy shit, you used it as a stair? I thought it was gonna be
Yeah,
dominoes. I thought you're gonna knock it
it,
over.
it's still dominoes. You're just jumping on the dominoes.
No, you're gonna knock him over. Damn it. Oh no, the
You just
beeping.
want to play dominoes.
There's
See,
so
I
much
actually didn't.
beeping.
I was worried about this game
I'm
recording
muting
because I didn't
this.
actually play. I didn't actually play it with sound. Mm.
You didn't? Oh wow. God, the
Yeah,
horror of these alarm clocks.
I played it early in the morning because Sam was still in bed and I was looking after Adeline. But this is the kind of game where I can play it around Adeline, so I was, I didn't have a guilty conscience about doing that really.
Wow, imagine
But
that.
well, But I did get pretty angry once she turned off my computer. But then I was like, well, I'm angry because I'm doing something that I shouldn't really be doing around you, which was playing a game.
Why are you duplicating all this stuff? I don't get it.
I don't know why either. I think there's
weird.
a story reason why it sort of explains it, but
it looks so lame though. So I guess now we're in a different clip. So is this after where you lost the footage?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, so. Yeah, it was where I lost the footage. Oh my god!
I feel like this has
a clip.
I feel like this has two soundtracks over each other. What was that? You there?
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah.
Sounded like there was like a little chimp noise, like a little ooh. Oh well, whatever.
Yeah. This bit absolutely killed me. I think. I hope I don't embarrassingly draw this out, but
I hate it already. I hate this corridor.
I know it's really bad because the puzzle hint you get is that, like, and the game kind of goes through it and explains it like, oh, perception is reality, and then this corridor says your perception is not reality, and then you kind of got to figure out the puzzle. But the puzzle's really obvious, but I ended up totally fucking it up, and it's weird because I played the game before.
This is so gross. I hate this game.
Why? Is it because it's freaking you out?
Do you have to look at the ground, or else it moves you?
No, I just totally forgot.
Okay,
like I just absolutely forgot what I was doing. Because I was thinking, how do I get past this loop? And then I think it might be another. See, I'm even trying to like sneak up to try and fool the game.
Oh wait, what was that? Let's look at that again.
Wow, what was it?
It load. Oh look, it's blue. Yeah, it didn't load in yet.
Oh really? It was. Yeah, I saw it.
Haha. Yeah, this is great, isn't it? We can analyze the footage. We could even go frame by frame sometimes. We should
rasterize it.
We should record more stuff like this.
Yeah,
more stuff in general. I mean, that way I can look at the footage.
Yeah, I know. We did say we need to keep doing that, but but what's funny though is we said we need to record games so we could talk about other things other than the game, but then here we are.
I mean, sure. I mean, this is a game that you have to talk about, obviously. You're not just going to put this in the background. Why aren't you chomping on that fucking pipe already? Is that the solution?
No. The solution's much dumber than that.
Yeah, okay. I guess you're trying to jump on it.
If you realise, like, from the footage, once I understood what I was doing, I was kind of like, why did I do it so long? So
okay, I'm just going to skip ahead now. Wait, no, go ahead. Tell me what it is. Wait, the number changes, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
There you go.
See, I think I figured it out now.
It wasn't a loop at all. You just had to go forwards. Wait, what happened there? Let's go back.
What happened? What happened?
No, I mean, I want to see, like, what was the solution? You go in hall 1.
I don't know what the solution is.
No, I want to see if the number goes up every time. No, see, it's that time it stayed the same. Wait, is that just like twice hall 1?
So, what changes?
Yeah. Now we got hall 2. You didn't learn anything. Wait, it goes the way the exit points. You have to go.
You have to go the.
You
went the opposite way of the exit.
No, you have to go the right way towards the exit.
No. You go the opposite way.
Well, that time you couldn't even go that way.
Well, that's the thing. Even if you go the wrong way, when you turn back, you go the right way. Yeah? So you've got to go the wrong way to go the right way. That's the solution.
Oh, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, but the thing is, the game actually tells you that as part of the story. Like, it says, like, you've been observing reality for far too long, so now you've got to realize that perception isn't always reality, and it's kind of like hinting at you, like, you've kind of got to do the opposite of what reality is telling you, because throughout the whole game, if you notice, you're always following the exit, and at this point, you're finally trying to not follow the exit. So that's when it's like, oh yeah, you just got to keep going the wrong way, and then.
Well, see, that time you went the right way, and it was correct. I don't get it.
You've always got to look the opposite way of the exit, yeah?
But, wait, so it just matters which way you look?
Yes, exactly. You will always look at the wrong way, and the opposite way will always be the exit. But that doesn't mean that's the right way. It's fucking back. It's crazy. But it took me way too long to figure it out.
Yeah, you're looking the wrong way. That's how it's done. Okay, wow, that's stupid. That's the dumbest fucking puzzle I've ever heard. Well, I guess it makes like a sound, but that's still the dumbest puzzle I've ever heard.
It does, yeah, I noticed that. It did start making a sound. And I think that's what kind of made me realize that I was going wrong, because I was like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there's a little confirmation sound. So, yeah. In the bit.
Yeah, Half-Life denied sound.
What else? Yeah,
I was just gonna say that I'm thinking, and I don't think I've seen a single game about setting up dominoes and knocking them down. Wouldn't that be a fun thing?
I mean, I like that. No, there is a game like that, but it's VR.
Ah,
so
unfair.
Yeah, there is a game like that. Yeah, I know, but it is I haven't played it, but it's a good game.
See, this is the part I've seen, where you turned the pawn into the spray.
Yeah.
Or is that a queen? I guess it's a queen.
While we respect the unique progress of every patient, you must understand that it is possible to completely exhaust yourself with dreams.
Yeah, there's a lot of moments like that, which I love. I honestly love how the game ends and crescendos and the music and the weird shit that happens. Like, I love any game where, oh yeah, this is where my daughter just decided to absolutely spoil my life. I think she...
What happened there?
Yeah. I think we played the next clip.
Wait, no. Really?
Yeah, I think the next
No, see, this is the same clip.
Is it?
Yeah, well, I mean, there was a different clip, yes, but then the room changed as he picked up the dice.
What is happening?
Oh,
that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bye, Cloudy. Too bad you're not here to bother us with your bad Among Us puns.
August.
Oh, sussy.
Have you ever played Among Us?
Oh my god, oh my god, that was a painting, and now you're in a different level. Wow, my mind is not blown. It is just not blown.
Come on, it's so good.
I've not played Among Us. I thought I would play it, but then I didn't end up doing it. I even bought it, so that's silly, I guess.
Well, it's a free game, right?
No.
Really?
Yeah, it's like $3.
Oh, I had no idea. Well,
does this beep every time? I mean, I like the concept. I don't know. You probably just get accused because you're too saucy.
No, it's like you play it for like 0.0 seconds and instantly everyone like calls a meeting. Like, that's how literally every game goes. There's no good games of Among Us because it's just like 5-year-olds who just want to call a meeting and boot someone out. It's so shit. It's so bad.
Well, that's weird. Well, that's too bad because it has potential, I guess. Ah! Fucking chairs turn into decals. Ah!
Why does that bother you?
I don't know, it's just dumb.
I think it looks cool. Like, it fucks with my head every time it happens.
Yeah, this is, like, gross on many levels.
Is it
gross?
Oh
my god.
Is it gross? Does it just freak you out?
I mean, yeah.
It does, doesn't it? Because it freaks me out, but I love it. I love shit like this where it's like reality is not working how you expect. And I think it's the only thing you can only do in video games.
I guess.
Someone's asking.
Hey, what's the name of the game? Yeah, it's Superliminal if you want to have this... Oh, great! Now the... Oh, cool! The fucking alarm clock was a progress bar that doesn't behave how it should. Wow, I'm blown away.
It's on Game Pass as well. so it's like.
What is Game Pass? Is that like on a console?
It's like Xbox Game Pass. You download the Xbox app, which
What?
I'm sorry to say is
No.
the worst. Oh, it's so bad. It's worse than like Epic Games Store.
No!
Hell, it's terrible, awful. I had a game where it wouldn't like download, and then it downloaded, and then it needed an update, and then the game just decided it didn't want to launch anymore, and that happens quite regularly. It's terrible.
Wow, look at that. This room is bizarre. Oh, you've broken reality by putting a portal into itself. Cool. I guess that's exactly like that's exactly what happened in the Portal Boys, the Rick and Morty finale.
Oh, we're back to Rick. We're back to Morty. Rick and Morty.
2 crows. Is this just the end now?
No, there's more. Lots more.
Well, I mean, let me check how much there is.
How dare you? You need to see the whole thing.
I know. I'm not doing that. Right. Okay, so this is the one we're on. That's 10 minutes, and then there's a really short one, and then there's another one with 6 minutes. All right.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know why the short one happened.
Well, I mean, I don't know. You probably didn't need to send it, but let's see if it's good. This is more mind-fucking nonsense.
You don't like it, do you? Because it doesn't make you comfortable. That's what it is.
I mean, it looks just lazy.
Lazy? What are you talking about? Lazy?
It's just like random shit.
Building this concept.
Well, then they should have built it into something more interesting.
The way that objects change size depending on perspective, that's so cool.
Yeah, I know. I've seen
ever make a sequel.
I've seen footage of that ages ago. It's probably the same game.
Probably.
And now seeing it like how it is, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it was worth all the fuss.
Oh fuck you! It was so good. Playing it first run through, I just thought it was such an original puzzle idea. That's not all the game is, just changing perspective of objects. There's puzzles that do different shit.
Gotta turn on the light.
Okay, oh, it's spooky time. I don't want to get spooked by the game.
Yeah, now were you just talking when I said hold on? Right.
No.
My squid cam should work again now that there's light in my room, just so you know.
Okay.
Oh.
He's looking very chirpy today.
Chirpy?
Yeah, chirpy. That means happy, I think.
Oh, it does? What, the squid? Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So it perfectly masks my depression, that's good.
Only half. So.
Uh-oh. Yeah,
only 50% depression.
The dead stare.
Dude, I am so hungry tonight.
Wow.
I just want to order a big old fucking nice meaty takeaway, but I just can't do it. Oh, I got a new car, by the way.
Wow. Oh yeah, you told me you got a work car. It's pretty good.
So I've always had a work van, but then my boss, he just sort of pulled me to a side, and when he does that, it scares the shit out of me because I always think he's gonna fire me or something. And he took me outside, and then it was here, what do you think of this car? I said, yeah, it's right. And he says, how would you feel about driving it? I said, yeah, I don't mind. And then he's like, you don't mind? You don't mind? Oh, and then he looks to his brother who also works at the company, and he's like, oh, he doesn't mind. Have you heard that? He doesn't mind. And I was just because nothing really surprises me in life. Nothing really sort of gets much of a reaction from me. So I think he was hoping I'd be a bit more happy, but I was
were you happy when he told you it was for you?
I guess, but I was just sort of yeah, cool, thanks. And then when I got to drive it, because I ended up needing to go somewhere quite far away, an hour and a half drive. And then
how did that puzzle work? Why is that box bigger in that angle?
I don't know.
Like, you didn't make it bigger by dragging it higher.
I think I just glitched it.
See, this is exactly the kind of shit about this game. Like, really, another puzzle where you annoyingly have to drag the box to the ceiling to make it bigger. That's not a puzzle, it's just a repeat. Right, anyway, so the reason you didn't like the car is because it didn't change size when you looked at it from a different angle, right?
Well, it's annoying because I was expecting cars to be fancier now. I thought it was like a Tesla, so I tried driving it with my eyes closed, but all it did was crash. I thought, this is trash. This is a trash car. Doesn't drive itself.
Well, I don't know, did it have nice destruction physics when it crashed?
I wouldn't know, but you know, I thought the sound effects were brilliant. It really sounded like real people who I was killing.
That's cool.
Yeah, the gore, brilliant.
Man, I hope you're not looking to buy a Tesla. That would be the lamest thing ever.
Oh God, you know what? I'm pathetic, but I'm gonna admit to you, I'd actually love to buy a Tesla. I really want a Tesla.
You piece of shit! Why. Do you just hate the environment? Like, why would you do this to everyone? What?
Is it not? Is electricity? Is it not bad for the environment?
It's a luxury car! Luxury cars are bad for the environment! What, are you kidding me?
What? I've been sold a lie. Daddy Tesla said it was good for me. Yeah, I wanted it. It looks cool.
Like, get like a small electric car, not a big one. It's still the same amount of energy almost.
You're not gonna like the car work got for me then.
Oh, I bet it's like a gas guzzling huge truck.
It runs on African children. It is just absolutely awful. It's so immoral, but I love it.
Well, I mean, anything's better than supporting Teslas, but still. Like, wait, so describe this car.
So it's a Skoda. I don't know what the model is. It's got 4 doors. It's not electric. It has cruise control. It also has like auto brake, so it knows when cars are in front, back, side. It has parking sensors.
Does it have that thing where it has like a TV on the inside that shows you like your rear when you're parking?
Yeah, it's got that. It beeps, you know, and helps you park. It's got like 5 sets of temperature controls. Like, that's not a joke. Like, seriously, you can do the passenger seat, your seat. You can put the AC on. You can.
Wow.
And the thing is, it was a really hot day today, and like.
Why are you pressing escape so much?
Oh, it's because Adley was in the room.
Oh,
I think she was
messing with it. God damn it, Tom.
Don't be angry at my past daughter. She's not here now.
Why can't you just record it, like, again? Jesus.
No, I can't do that. Because that would mean going backwards. I don't have time for that.
Wow.
See, we're, like, literally strangling each other right now. I won, by the way.
You know what? You should be recording Hades, because I don't want to play it. I mean, I guess maybe I'll play it after I've seen you play it.
It's on Game Pass now, so... But I've already played it.
I own it, but I just don't want to play it.
Why? It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, maybe I should play it, and then I'll just play it for like 20 hours, because it's got grinding in it. Cool.
What else is cool about the car? It has a built-in sat-nav, so I don't need to use my phone as a sat-nav, which did get annoying because it'd kill the battery, and then I'd end up at a customer and being like, oh shit, I don't really know how to get home anymore.
But did that actually happen?
Oh yeah, that's happened a couple of times. But I
How long have you had it?
What? The car?
Yeah, and it's already happened twice? Damn.
No, that's never happened, but right, what I'm saying is I used to use my sat-nav on my phone in the past to go to customers.
Oh, this is the 30 seconds clip, wow. Yeah, that one you could have just deleted, it's just the same clip again. So you did record it again!
Everything.
Okay, well, alright, I guess we got it.
Oh, thank you. So no, super nice car, but I think it's going to cost me a lot in petrol. But luckily, I only use it for commuting, and if I want to, I can use it on the weekends.
Damn.
But they paid for everything, so I just have to pay for fuel, which probably more expensive than I realised. But yeah, super nice to drive. Which I know you don't drive, but
Yeah.
It actually makes driving nice when you're driving a decent car and not like a horrible, awkward experience. So
Wait,
there is that.
did this clip just seamlessly go into the other clip? Weird.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Can't remember
probably.
why I ended up with so many clips. Like, you probably don't even realize that 30 minutes is missing from the game. But yeah, there's definitely a lot missing.
It's pretty fragmented.
Yeah.
I really don't like the visuals of this part where it's just like black and white. It's like, wow,
It's
that's
got
the
a
best.
lot of that.
That's all you could do with that technology, was just make it black and white. Cool.
It's kind of black and white because like you're sort of like finding it difficult to navigate, like try and understand where exactly the line's drawn. But so it like from a puzzle point of view, it did make some of the puzzles really hard. But
Do you still not know how to make things big?
I know how to make them big.
Like you're trying to fit it in there. Wait, but what for? Wait, now you can go in? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
exactly
is...
that.
Oh, cool, it's that same piece of cheese again.
Look, the cheese is important. What makes you have bad dreams, Florian? Everyone knows. Cheese.
I don't know, I guess I just had like a bit of depression, I don't know. It's probably fine now.
No, cheese solved that.
Yeah,
cheese would solve your depression. Yeah, so...
I mean, I don't know, cheese might give me bloating.
Cheese.
It's probably not great.
Yeah, but it's worth it though, right? Like
there's cheese on the McPlant. I don't know if that was vegan cheese or something. Probably not.
Probably. No, it's got to be. Why would they give you a vegan burger and then just put?
I mean, I don't know if it's vegan.
Animal lard on it.
It could have just been like vegetarian. Probably be fine.
So did it have the texture of meat then? This like burger, the Impossible type burger thing.
I mean, kind of. I mean, it didn't have the taste of meat because,
No.
but it had like all of the excessive sweetening from McDonald's, so it tasted like a burger.
Yeah, we went.
No, not another alarm clock ringing. Is this the end?
Yeah, it's the end now.
Wake up! Oh, cool!
The
Now it's
finale.
epileptic.
Love a bit of epilepsy.
Yeah, that's great.
Helps me sleep.
It's funny that I answered the question of what the game was called, even though he already realized it. Oh my god, yes, we get it, the alarm! Jesus, were you just stuck in this room? Is this like that one experiment where you're stuck in a room and then you go crazy? Is this game?
Yeah, it's teaching us a message that the Russian scientists were right. You can go crazy quite easily.
Oh man, I forgot to tell you that one thing I watched. Well, I told you on the Discord server. I saw like the series called Brave New World and it was pretty cool.
Oh, right. So, yeah, that's the thing I was trying to work out. So, it is like a full series then?
Well, it got cancelled, I guess, but it got further than the book anyway, so whatever.
I heard it was a movie as well, you know.
I mean, maybe I should watch the movie, because I want to know what happens in the actual story, because whenever they make like a series, they like super expand on it, and then they add like a secret council that's controlling everything and stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah. Have you seen the series called Zoo?
No.
Well, I read the book called Zoo, and basically it's about a world in which all animals go crazy and angry, and they like start killing humans, and anything from your pet dog you've had for 10 years will suddenly just start attacking you and everything. And I always wanted to watch the show just because I was curious to see like how they did it. Because
there's a show. Wow, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, Zoo TV series. I think it was on Amazon. Zoo TV series. Oh look, season 4.
Oh my god! Wow, it must be like The Walking Dead, but it's just like gorillas and elephants. Well, actually, it's just like a lot of dogs.
Season
Why?
2017 was the last season. So
wait. Oh, 2017.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go, cancelled.
Well, whatever.
So,
It's probably fine if I don't have to watch a million seasons.
yeah, but you know, I'd wonder what you think about it. I read the book and I quite enjoyed it. I think
Do you still
the
read
ending.
books?
Yeah, no,
I
no,
wish
no.
I
Okay,
wish you could. I wish you could read Brave New World and tell me what actually happened.
I might do. I mean, so
Please do.
read,
I must know.
I'm reading a book called the Day of the Triffids. Yeah, I'm reading a book called The Day of the Triffids by John Wyndham. So I fell in love with this author because he made a book. Sam bought me a surprise book, which is usually something we get each other as a present, where you pick a genre and then you.
Can I
you get,
just
like,
say that I can't believe that this is gameplay? It's just like
It's taking
really.
you back through all the previous levels.
I know, but it seems. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if I listen to it, it would sound profound. But it seems annoying to play just like every level for like 10 seconds.
That's kind of profound. I really enjoyed the ending. It was sort of like quite nice.
Damn, guess we missed out on it.
We certainly did that 30 minutes.
No. I mean, the ending. I guess, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, we could have listened, but we were talking about books.
We certainly would. So yeah, Sam. I picked the genre sci-fi, and Sam, she picked a random book, and it's random, but it's always a good author. So the book ended up being something called the Kraken Wakes, which was just an incredible book. It was amazing. It's not actually about the sort of mythical kraken that you sort of like have in your head. It's actually about like these aliens who sort of come from space, but it's like they don't just come. Obviously, they don't just sort of like
they
come
come
down
all
on
over the
spaceships.
place.
They absolutely spray and pray, and you'll be the one praying for their spray. So they sort of like land in the ocean in these like big sort of like balloons that, yeah, if you shoot them, they'll just puff and explode. But if you don't shoot them, they'll land in the ocean. And it happens over the course of 20 years, this like slow invasion of the world, and it's so depressing, but it's like
Wow.
it's so amazing how it goes into detail because I feel like it accurately describes how dumb humanity is when it comes to a crisis of this magnitude. Because it's like, okay, so we know that there's these things in the ocean, right? And they sink in our cruise liners, but then like the world government is so occupied because they're like, well, all these businesses are going out of business because they can no longer sail ships, and then some businesses like, we're just going to do it anyway. And then there's people who are like, oh man, we can make lots of money here, because then they start investing in the aerospace market, and it's like, guys, and then all the world governments are just arguing about problems that
Wait,
like
so what
aren't
was it
important.
called?
The Kraken Wakes. It's not a very big book, but it's
so what is there like an actual Kraken then?
no, it's basically, I don't know why it's called that. I think it's because I guess it's because like they are ships that get taken down by an unknown sort of force, but what they actually are is they're these, guess, very, very intelligent type slug-like creatures when they finally do come from the ocean. But like they're quite intelligent, and the reason why they were taking ships is they were sort of building themselves like armor and factories underneath the ocean.
Awesome.
Because like the ocean's like the best defense, because this book was written in like
sure would be. We're like really shit at fighting the ocean.
exactly, it was written in 1953 is when it was written, so it was
we could probably nuke the ocean. I guess that'd probably be fairly safe for us.
Yeah, they did try that in the book, but it didn't really work. Well, they basically caused a huge explosion, and then nothing came of it.
Well,
they
didn't realize how they didn't realize how good nukes would turn out in a few years.
But these like aliens, like they did more things. Like they'd made the oceans rise because they knew if
Damn.
they could make the oceans rise, what that would mean is that they could find enough way to get on land, and they'd also do things like they'd melt the polar ice cap, like that's how they made the oceans rise, and they'd cause these like fogs, because they knew if they made fog, because these aliens move really slow, they needed sort of the cover of darkness in order to reach land. So it goes into this like depressing detail, and it's very, very depressing because the main characters are just sort of like,
I wouldn't.
wow, the world's ending. But it's a great read. It's fucking incredible. So I sort of
I mean,
read
it
that
sounds
book and I
kind of
was
dumb
like,
and preachy because it's just like, oh no, global warming is such a problem and we're so stupid. We're not doing anything, but we're actually doing like shitloads. Okay, we're actually like switching almost all the cars to electric, and we're doing quite a lot. And renewables have come quite a long way. So it's not really applicable. I mean, I guess the book's quite old, so I don't know. Does it talk about global warming or is that just...
No, not really. No, like it's
Wow.
really just for. I don't think there's really a subplot. I guess the only subplot is that
Well, there's got to be a
don't have
subplot.
faith. Yeah, I guess the subplot is that don't have faith in humanity to expect that humanity does the best for itself. Because the thing is, we all have problems as individuals, and yeah, these aliens are like destroying the planet, but you know what's really important? Like finding food, and
Wait, what?
like
How is that important
like
compared to
like because
finding food is like super easy. What are you talking about?
But like it's like all this other shit, like like people are losing their jobs, but it's like, well, why is the whole world not focused on fighting these aliens that are going to take over the planet? But it's like, well, those aliens are quite far away and we're quite inland, so there's no way they could ever get to us. And then 5 years pass, and before you know it, they're on the oceans of Rose, and the shoreline is now like 30 miles inland, and then before you know it, the aliens are at your doorstep, and then it's like, oh, so now it's a problem. So I read that book and I'm not kidding, for a whole week I was like, fucking hell, like I couldn't stop thinking about it.
You
So
baby.
no, but I don't care. I'm not bothered to admit it. Like some books just having a profound effect on me. So
The aliens from the ocean are gonna get us.
It could happen to me.
Yeah, it could, because fucking Britain is probably like the main place that'll get devastated if the oceans rise, right? Like everywhere else will be pretty flat. Everywhere else is probably like mountainous and stuff enough, so they won't bother us. But Britain, nah, it's just gonna sink. It's just gonna be Atlantis too.
Well, fucking get my pint glass and shiv that alien, because there's no way I'm letting it take my croissant and crumpets.
Croissant? That's French.
I know. I take it from them because I'm British.
That's British too.
Them.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I picked up his other book. Now, a lot of people online said, look, The Kraken Waits is good, but read The Day of the Triffids, because that's considered his best works. And I'm not so hot on it, which is a shame, because it's very, very, very good. But it's just like when you read that book and then read this book, I don't know why. It doesn't grab me the same way.
We gotta talk more about the Kraken anyway. So like, how is that? What was he talking about? Like, was it like the ozone layer? What was like the big threat that we were ignoring at the time?
Well, basically, like, so the aliens land in the ocean, and then they basically start taking down ships, and that's how it starts. But then slowly they start taking bigger ships, and then people are sort of like, well, this is a problem. We'll tell you what we'll do is we're not going to go in those ship lanes anymore. We're just going to sort of go around it. We are worried there's a threat, but like the scientists are working on it, and that's sort of the thread of the film, is like, don't worry, the scientists are going to figure out what this is. And then the reality is the scientists don't figure out what it is. Like they never really find out. Not until it's kind of a bit too late anyway. So that's how the invasion starts. All these sort of puffballs land in the ocean, and for like a couple of years people are like, man, these puffballs, they're really weird. I guess, are they dangerous? And then scientists are like, no, I mean, you could literally pop them with like a BB gun and then that's fine. So
Wait, and I would have killed them?
Yeah, like, but there was so many landing.
Damn.
Like, first
Oh,
it was
okay.
like sort of one every 20 miles would land in the ocean, and then it sort of got more and more. But because they were harmless, people were just letting them land. There were people trying to get rid of them and shoot them all the time, but then as like the years go by, there's just more and more. So
Yeah.
they land in the ocean, and then they slowly start taking down little passenger ships, and then suddenly whole cruise liners go down, and then they're sort of like, oh shit, this is really bad. And then the problem they have is they can never find the wreckage. So then the scientists are like, well, there's no evidence that they like they don't leave any evidence. They basically just take it and then that's it. And then
they couldn't have put a GPS. Oh wait, I guess that didn't exist yet. Never mind.
Well, yeah. So that happens, and then they sort of like, I think what happens is, so I'm like skipping through portions of the book, but what happens is, people do start getting panicked, but then sort of people are like, well, we're just not going to go in those ship lanes, and then people are like, well, we want to use aeroplanes because we feel that's safer, but then the aerospace industry is like, well, that's going to cost a lot of fuel, and it's going to cost people more money, so then it's like, well, shit, now everything costs a lot of money, and then loads of people are losing their jobs because boats are like useless to people now.
Yeah,
and then it's harder to then get food because transporting food over an airplane is way more expensive than a boat. So
so did they take like the transport ships too that transport like all the food? Okay, I guess that might be a problem.
Yeah, so then they take all that, and then they sort of
well, it must really suck to be in Britain then.
Then they take a little village, like just this little sort of like village off the sort of coast of the Caribbean, and no one really, it was only found out because some sort of like holiday makers sort of went there, and then they were sort of like, oh, there's just no one here, and it's horrible. So then our sort of two main characters, who are like journalists, they basically like go across all these different Caribbean islands trying to basically capture them because they're journalists, and their main thing is to trying to document all this for history's sake, and they do. And what they find is these giant slugs come out of the ocean. They're covered in armor, presumably from the ships.
Awesome.
So you can't even destroy them, and they move incredibly slowly. But then they do this thing. They like slugs, but then all of a sudden they have these balloons that come out from them and they rise above. And then what happens is they explode with this like kind of like tendrils of like just fucking awfulness. And then they drag people to the sort of like to themselves so they can, I guess, devour them or whatever. But it's not like just like this sticky material you can just grab off you. Like, the thing is, if you do get it off you, it just tears your skin off because it's just so you can't get rid of it. Damn. So then they manage to survive, and then they kind of go back to the UK and document all this. But it's not enough. Like, it that's the thing. Like, you try and tell the world of aliens, and like the reaction is mainly like, oh, that's happening in the Caribbean. It's not in the US though, is it? It's like, no, it's not. But it's kind of affecting all these people. It's like, okay, well, what can we do? Well, we can build these like shelters on the sort of the coastline. Like, we could build them really high, all these walls, so they don't crawl over. Oh, that's a good idea. Well, tell you what, we'll do that.
What, around all of America?
Yeah, we'll sort of do.
What, they just built a wall?
Yeah, like, well, kind of, yeah.
Wow, this is such a prescient book.
And then they're like, well, you know what? Look, the scientists are working it out. Like, they must have a weakness, so just let them work on it. But we're going to defend ourselves the best we can. Should we be attacking them? Well, we don't really know how yet, but the scientists are working on it. And then it's just sort of like, it kind of keeps going like that. Like, like you think the scientists are going to pull through, but then the the sort of aliens get smarter. They figure out how to rise the ocean, and then they figure out how to sort of affect
Hell
the
yeah.
climate, and it's just
the
but it's
climate,
just
huh?
really depressing. Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
when did the climate change stuff start? Like
Probably around Al Gore.
No, well,
Al Gore.
what must have been before then, right?
Well, he was certainly the most prominent figure who started talking about climate change.
Right.
I mean, I think there was. I
So
think
this
there's
book
a
is
lot of
definitely
issues
not.
like that.
This book is definitely
No,
not about climate change. What could it have been
I don't
about?
think so.
Damn, I must know.
I don't. I don't know. Subplot of the. I don't know. Subplot of the.
Find out. Meaning.
I think.
Ah, why am
but
I
he's
so bad? I keep dying. Wow, I better not do any important missions while we're talking. Oh wow, it's pretty bad to die in this game. Does it say anything?
Can't really find anything. There was the BBC 4 adaptation, but there wasn't any movies or anything. There was a really bad movie of the Day of the Triffids, his other book.
Wow, I love bad movies. Wait, do I? I don't know.
I don't know if it is a bad movie, but it looks old. It kind of looks really old. So I don't know.
Oh, well, old movies can be good.
No, there's nothing coming up about. There's nothing sort of immediately obvious about it, but a lot of people talking online saying how good it is. So I'd highly recommend it if you like apocalyptic sort of sci-fi book.
I mean, I guess I just don't like reading. Ah, fuck! Jesus, another death by poop. That's great.
What was the last book you read then?
I didn't read any book.
Oh, really?
I mean, I guess the last book interaction I had was when I tried to listen to the audiobook of Treasure Island and got halfway through before I got bored. But then I watched, like, movies about it, so that was my solution.
Yeah, I've listened to a few audiobooks, but often they don't really ever stick with me. But I did listen to Neil Gaiman, what's it called? Fuck.
No idea.
Sandman. Amazon Sandman. So it was that was really good. It was a bit strange, but I heard basically kind of like super abridged it. Like he included like all of the major villains in a story that was like 12 hours of an audiobook, which sounds like a long time, but when you're listening to it, it's like so fast paced, weirdly enough.
So when you have an abridged audiobook that like doesn't contain all of the book, is that what that means?
Yeah, well, abridged is kind of it's kind of like the thing is it wasn't a. It was an audio book, but it wasn't based on an actual book. It was kind of an audio sort of work, I would guess. But still, it was like a long audiobook chapter series on the Sandman. But I found it really kind of hard to follow, and then I kind of realised that, that's because like these plot lines of these villains and heroes usually take place over like 5 years over a series of comics, and you're kind of doing it in like 4-hour chunks. And
wait, so it was in comics, but it was an audiobook? Damn.
Sandman, yeah. So Neil Gaiman made the Marvel, or is he DC? Oh god, that's sacrilegious. It's DC, I believe. I think it's DC Sandman. No, it definitely is. So yeah, Neil Gaiman made it, and he's been doing it for years with DC, which is really cool.
I mean, I don't even know who he is. I guess I've heard
Neil
his name
Gaiman.
somewhere.
Oh my god. Yeah, he does Coraline.
Oh, okay. Wait, he does what? He's not the director.
He made the book though.
Oh, the book! Wow, I didn't know that was a book. Jesus.
Oh yeah, really good book as well. He did.
Sounds good. Yeah.
What did he do? That Ricky Gervais. He was in that. Oh man, I don't know. He's done shit. Oh, he did American Gods. He made that.
Oh wow, I watched like some of that a while ago.
Incredible book. Yeah, really good book.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Eggs. Right, I'm isolated. Yeah. Oh my god, more eggs. Jesus. I'm like incredibly bad today.
I was going to say, I can't play I'm a Fish game, can I? Because we'd have to flip the streams.
Yeah, no, you should record it.
That's true.
We can't flip.
I don't know. It seemed kind of fun for the first 5 minutes, but I don't know,
bad
like
weapon.
physics platformers and stuff, like they can get a bit annoying when you play that many of them.
How many have you played?
Well, Octodad.
Oh yeah,
one.
well that I would hate that one. Yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah,
is it like that? I thought it was less like terrible than that.
I mean, you're a fish in a bowl, but you still need to sort of like roll around and stuff. So,
well,
I don't know.
Like a ball could potentially have like the most great physics ever, you know?
I mean, to be fair, I've turned on easy mode. You can have hard mode where you have to move the camera, move your mouse to operate the tail, and like move in the direction you want. And I tried it because I was like, oh, I like playing games that are difficult, but then I was like, this is fucking just garbage. So I put it on easy mode, and yeah, I started having a bit more fun.
Oh no, I must have that key. Okay, good.
Him.
Anyways, I really wanted to talk about global warming. Like, what's your opinion on that?
Oh man, it's actually a taboo subject in our house.
Oh yeah, I guess
yeah.
I remember that. I guess Sam doesn't care for it.
Well, I think she's starting to believe it, but it depresses her quite bad if we talk about it. But the more I hear about it, the more I'm just like I think I get a little bit depressed.
I mean, I don't know why you would.
Like very real.
Does
seems
it?
Very real though.
I mean, it may be real, but it's like it'll be so slow; it'll hardly do anything. Like, I know it'll be fast comparatively, but have you seen like what we're capable of doing? Like, I don't think we'll be bothered much by it. Like, I think everyone says we can't like rely on science to solve it. Yeah, we can. I think science is great. We've made a lot of shit like really cost efficient, and that's why it's gonna be not that hard to deal with. Because I think it's just like a money issue, really. It's not. It's like, and everyone can survive if they can afford it, but we're like really good at making money, so it won't be hard to like. I mean, I guess it's possible that the inequality would be really bad, and then a lot of people will die. But I mean, that's social policy. It's not like an apocalypse. Like, we're already. I just think like not helping everyone survive as it is.
I think science can solve it. Like, you know, a lot of people talk about basically, like, they say like by 2040 we can't produce enough food to support the population. But like, I
wait, what population? Like the world like population?
Yeah, like global.
I mean, we could just invest in making more food.
Well, it's not just that. Like it takes time to grow food, but anyway, I'm not saying that
it takes a year, maybe less.
Yeah, I know, but then it's like well, anyway, we're getting through the weeds here. But basically, even the guy who was in the sort of like news story was sort of like, I mean, he was hopeful. He was like, well, you know. Yeah, growing food is pretty hard, and we don't always quite make enough. But you know, sometimes we waste it too. And he was like, scientists have been able to
nonsense. We're not going to stop wasting food. You realize that if we stop wasting food, we'll just have to eat like half-rotten food, right? That's what not wasting food looks like.
I mean, it's not about rotten food. Like, there's literally moments right now in the UK where we're dumping milk because we haven't got enough delivery drivers to deliver milk. Like,
yeah, you realize it'll be rotten, right? If you don't dump it. That's why you dump it. That's what I'm talking about.
We wouldn't have to dump it if we could get it into people's mouths and into the fridges.
Yeah, well, it would still be rotten by the time it gets there.
No, it wouldn't, because it's food that people want to eat. It's just they can't eat it because no one's going to deliver it. But that isn't a climate issue. That's just because of Brexit.
Is it because of Brexit? But
yeah,
I mean,
there's like a huge there's a huge lorry driver shortage in the UK right now. So there's like there's not enough. There's a bit of a food shortage, and it's
like,
weird because it's actually happening in the UK. Like
well, in that case, it's a
every-
planning issue. It doesn't have anything to do with like trying to make sure that we don't waste food. We're still gonna have to waste food to make sure everything's fresh. Like when you hear how they're dumping food at like the supermarkets, yeah, the food they're dumping, I don't think I'd want to buy. I mean, I don't want to buy food that's gonna expire the next day.
Yeah, but it's not always about expiring because there's supermarkets who dump food because it doesn't meet their ridiculous standards. So there's like
You realize those standards mean it's gonna expire in a few days, right? Like,
no,
if you have bananas that are like, if you have bananas that are like black, you realize they're gonna be bananas that are disgusting in a day, right?
That's not even that's not actually what the standards are. The standards are ridiculous. The standards are dumb shit. Like, okay, so this this aubergine, yeah, it looks a bit weird. I don't think shoppers want to buy that, so they're probably not going to buy it. So we're just going to throw that away. And like that's shit that's been happening for years. Where they'll just throw.
Well, how do you think you're gonna force people to buy it? Like,
if the standards are set by the supermarkets, then the supermarket needs to change the standards. So then
no, what are you talking about? I'm not gonna buy your weird crooked aubergine. What are you?
Of course you are, because why the fuck are we growing things that are just gonna go in a bin just because it looks weird?
We're not. We didn't account for them to be crooked. Like, yeah. Okay, we throw away like the worst looking food. Okay, wow, big deal.
It is a big deal because where else is that food going to be used? Okay, it can't be used in the mouths of people, but it could still be used elsewhere. It could be used in other like sectors of the food industry.
Well, if you dump it, that's probably where it goes.
No, it doesn't. It just literally fills landfill. Like, that's the problem. They're just dumping food because it doesn't meet their standards. I mean,
I'm pretty sure they don't dump food into landfills. That would be a recycling issue if they did.
That's literally what they do. And you know what? Recycling as well is bullshit in the UK. Like, in the UK, so basically, you're fucking making me angry now. So in the UK, our recycling laws are ridiculous. So it's literally classed as recycling if we send it to China. And that's why a lot of recycling goes. It goes to China. And you know what they do in China? They burn it. They fucking burn it because they don't give a shit about the environment. Because all they want to do is make cheap Nikes. They don't give a shit. Of course they don't give a shit. Why would you absolutely think that? Oh shit, sorry, I forgot. You think like China. Okay,
well, I mean, China is doing like a lot better than we do. Like like per person.
They're not even part of the French Accord of climate change.
but per person they produce less CO2 per person than we do. Like a lot less. Like a third. So maybe we shouldn't throw. You don't know that? Are you kidding me?
Wait, hang on now. Right, so this is another issue. See, it's easy for people to put the responsibility to the climate on individuals, but it's not the individual's fault. Yeah, okay, we can make a difference, but it's not always down to the individuals. It's about the
I didn't say about the individual, it's about the country.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You said the prefer.
No, I said per person. I didn't say per. It doesn't have to be per individual. It's the policy that they have. I mean, just that, like they.
What, is a person not an individual now? What are you saying then?
Well, not if you talk about China as a whole. No.
No, because they're not people.
Wow, nice, Tom. No, well, like the point is they're like so poor and they don't even burn that much. Okay, we really should shut up about China already. They don't contribute that much, and they still got growing to do. I mean, we're all grown up and we've polluted already shit tons.
What on earth? Right. Okay. Whatever.
You don't get it.
Still, you think China? Fine. Let's drop China. Okay. Let's just.
Well, you don't.
The climate.
Well, they're still industrializing. We're already industrialized. Of course, it'll be easy for us to cut down, but they still have to like build like a lot of the stuff that we already have.
Oh, that's such bullshit. What are you talking about? They're not in the Stone Age. They're just as evolved as we are.
Excuse me? What
They
do you
just
in
exploit
what way,
human-
Tom?
They just exploit human rights to build shit for the West. Like they could easily be as responsible and as progressive as we are. They just choose not to.
They're poor, Tom. What are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You realize that,
They just don't
that...
put it into the people.
What?
What do you mean? What? What do you think the industry is of China? Like,
Well, what does that matter? It's like the country of China is like not that rich, okay? They don't you get that? So, like,
Google.
Yeah, why don't you Google like their GDP per person, huh?
Oh yeah, per person, but that's because the people get paid like shit. That's nothing to do with...
Well, you think they get paid better if they had to waste money on renewables? No, right? And yet you think they should.
Right, you know what? We're getting absolutely stuck and off track here. This is not where we wanted this to go. We were talking about climate change. Now, it always goes back to China. I don't want to talk about China.
Well,
you're
complaining about China.
We're talking about food waste and recycling, and now we're on China. So what do you think about climate change? Is it real or not? Answer me.
Yeah, it's real, but I mean, and I'm pretty sure we'll easily figure our way out. I mean, it'll happen so slowly, it won't matter.
What makes you think that? What? Because literally all the scientists are saying the opposite thing, that change needs to come now. So, are you just sort of scared to face it? Is that your problem, or?
What do you mean it has to come now? I mean, yeah, it has to come now.
Start making changes now.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, that's just like if we want to like reduce climate change by a lot, then we have to start now. Look, but I mean, if we're just taking it as it comes, we'll still be fine.
You know what woke me up to this? Legit, what woke me up? Because I start hearing adverts now about it. Like I hear adverts saying, you need to be careful with the water. Like instead of using a hose in your garden, you need to use like a flower fucking thing. And it's like, okay, that's because they're talking about water conversationists, whatever. Because we're running out of
conservation.
Yeah, gesundheit. And then they start talking about things like, okay, well, make sure to turn off your lights at the end of the night, to save energy.
Yeah,
and then
obviously.
I'm like, why? So why are we worrying about this? But these adverts are happening now, and I'm like, wait a minute. And then I'm hearing an advert like I'm sort of in the supermarket, and then the supermarket's saying stuff like, oh, we're really struggling to get food at the moment. Like,
oh no, you don't want to hear that.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. And then they're like, okay, there's a bit of a plastic shortage at the moment, so when you go to McDonald's now, you can't always get a plastic cup.
That's not plastic shortage. They're just banning plastic because it's going everywhere.
Well, no. Oh no, what was it? Yeah, but it was something.
I mean, I guess there might be a shortage, sure.
Yeah, I think it was plastic because, like you still have plastic stuff in McDonald's, like not for the cups, but for the lids and shit. And we don't have plastic straws in the UK anymore. They got rid of them quite a while ago now.
Wait, what straws do you have now?
They're like cardboard. We've had them for a while though.
Wait, that actually works? I thought they would just get soggy.
They do, but they sort of last long enough for you to use them. Yeah, they do
disgusting.
Legit. Yeah, legit. But they don't get soggy and go to your food. They still keep their structure, but they still get kind of wet. But
wow,
they've been using cardboard straws for a while. Yeah.
I've never had them. I guess I should try them.
yeah, they're fine. And they I think a lot of people are encouraging you bring your own straw as well, which you can do.
That was a boss fight.
Anyway, so but yeah, like I'm listening to all this shit and I'm thinking like, oh, so like they're telling me this because this is something I actually need to know that now. Like I need to like be careful with how much water I'm using. I need to be careful of like how much energy I'm using. I need to be aware that like some of the shelves don't have food on it. And I'm there just like, fucking hell, man, the world is like falling apart in between our, like in front of our eyes.
Falling apart, yeah.
then you have scientists saying, like, okay, by 2030, like, we're kind of on the fast track to raising the global temperatures by 2.5 degrees, which means probably going to kill, like, most of our wildlife in the oceans now, which is going to fuck up the ecosystem. Then I'm like, they're like, so is anyone actually doing anything about this, or are we just going to keep complaining about immigrants, coming to the country? And it's like, yeah, that's all we care about. And then I remember my book, The Kraken Waits, which
Jesus, man, you're so worried about the wildlife, huh? Damn.
And then I remember my book, and I'm just like, if it's an alien threat, if it's global warming, you know what the problem is? No one does fuck all. It's like the UN. It's the most pointless fucking collection of people I've ever fucking heard.
The UN? Wow, nice.
Yeah. Oh, come on. The UN are absolutely pointless.
I actually don't know what they do.
You know that. Nothing. It's just when Afghanistan happens and the Taliban are taking over, you know what they do? They all have a meeting and they say, oh, that's bad, isn't it? Yeah, let's condemn it. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put sanctions on them. Yeah, we're gonna reduce them out of on fucking countries when they don't like them.
What
like,
countries though?
North Korea. So like when North Korea are doing missile tests above Japan, they're like, oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do some sanctions. Yeah.
Well, what would you say they should do? Do you think they should go to war?
I think in some cases someone should do fucking something like that, yeah.
No, you've done that too much. Sanctions are the way to go.
It's just a slap on the wrist. That's all they want to do. No one wants to do anything.
Well, slaps on the wrist work.
No.
Nobody wants to be slapped on the wrist. I mean, I assume it's like with a cane or something. I mean, sanctions are pretty bad.
Like,
oh yeah, they like it.
One of the worst fucking slaps on the wrist I heard was, so in the UK we had the Novichok, yeah? So we had like literally Russian spies coming in our country. They poisoned 2 of our citizens and they injured tons around a tiny little village in the UK. And you know what we did? We got the spies in custody, but we couldn't do any fucking thing about it because these are spies and they're actually really fucking clever because they had no sort of anything they could pin them down. So after 24 hours, let them go to their own country. And then that was it. And Russia was like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Nah, a couple of people got ill. Nah, don't worry about it. Oh, a little bit of poison in your tea there, sir. A little bit of poison in your tea. Oh, thanks, Putin. Thank you. Let me bend over my fucking barrel, Putin, and you can give it to me in my fucking ass because I want your oil, daddy.
Come on, 2 people died. That's pretty weak.
Oh, fuck you. It's still not right for him to do it on our land. Our queen shouldn't let this happen. But
obviously. But what do you want to do? Go to war with the nuclear power?
Yes, I just don't want these fucking people taking advantages of
well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tom, but Russia is actually a problem that nobody can do anything about, okay? It's like the biggest issue in the world, in fact, almost. Like, they don't give a shit about anything. Human rights, climate, nope. They do what they want. And they have nukes, so what are you gonna do?
Coronavirus, it ain't no thing. Yeah, I know.
I know.
It's just ridiculous. It's just fucking maddening, isn't it? It's just why?
I mean, it's funny, I guess, but it's also pretty sad.
It's really sad. It's sad that we live in a world where nothing is done about anything.
There's nothing that can be done. They have to like change from within.
It's just horrible. Like like all countries are shit. I honestly feel like all countries are shit.
No, just Russia. That's the only one.
Well, okay, yeah, I guess, but the fucking new royal family thing. Oh god, and Saudi
what happened
Arabia.
This time?
Oh, don't get me started on Saudi Arabia.
Oh, what happened there? What happened in Saudi Arabia?
Right, okay, let me tell you a little bit about a man called Prince William. Okay, so Prince William, let's see, he's never going to get to the throne because his fucking mother refuses to die from corgi blood. So you know what he does? He has a couple of little mates in Saudi Arabia. They give him a little pat on the back. They say, William, hey, bro, you know what? I like your shoes. I like your hat. Looking good, looking fresh. You know what? Hey, I want a OBE. I want an official signed fucking, like, title from the Queen to say, you know what? I'm fucking royal. Like, I'm sort of like, hey,
What,
I'm
Saudi
recognized
Arabia?
as
Wow,
like,
that's not good.
yeah, I'm recognized as like a fucking, you know, like God. I'm sort of like recognized by the Queen as someone important. You know what? Don't tell anyone about this, mate. Yeah, don't tell anyone. But
Really?
you want a little 10 million in your back pocket for all those charity works you do. Yeah, you want that? Yeah, you know
That's
what he
pretty
did? He
cool.
took that money, he put it in his back pocket, patted him on the he got the fucking sword. The Queen, you know, did the shoulder thing. I
Really?
might choose fucking yes. This
Was they
happened
knighted
not so
them?
long ago. Well, it's an OBE. It's something else, but it's OBE Saudi Arabia. So OBE Saudi Arabia Google.com. Oh my god.
Are they having an alliance or something?
I typed OBE Saudi Arabia and something came up saying dark theme is now available. I legit read that as dark web is now available. Like, what the hell? What kind of rabbit hole am I going down? So yeah,
Finally.
basically, I'll read you verbatim from the Times. One of Prince Charles' closest allies quit last night after claims they had fixed an honour for a Saudi tycoon who donated more than 1.5 million to royal charities.
Wait, it wasn't even
Michael
10 million? Jesus.
1.5. It's still a lot of money, man.
It's not really.
It's still it look.
Not for this kind of stuff. I mean, this is like geopolitics.
Yeah, I know, but why are we working with the Saudis? They're horrible people.
Yeah,
They're
why are you
literally
selling
the worst
yourself so
people.
short? Like, only 1.5 million? Really? For something like this? Damn.
Well,
it's like that one time where Trump made sex with King Jong-un and he only paid him like $10. It's pretty bad, you know?
Wait,
no.
What? Whoa.
No, they just shook hands. Come on.
Flip the script, reverse it. Give me that Kung Pao chicken. You know what I'm saying? Hot tap.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So I don't know. I like Sam's a royalist. Like she really likes the royal
Oh my
family.
god. What the hell's wrong with her?
I know. She always says things like, "Oh, well, they make so much money for charity and tourism to the UK," and
That's
I'm
awful.
kind of like you. I'm on the fence. Like I'm just.
How
like,
can you be on the fence? They're like so bad for your country.
I'm just on the fence. What can I say? I'm just like, you know what? They don't do harm. They don't do good. They're just sort of in the background.
Well, they definitely do harm.
Shit like that. And then I'm just like, oh man, you know what? I'm sick of this. Like I'm sick of hearing this.
Wow.
Selling out our country and our qualities and dignities for what? Oh, for fucking a bit of charity money. Fuck the charities. Kill the Saudis. I want their blood.
Yeah.
God, you got me hot tonight, Florian. You got me steamy.
Yeah, man. I mean, but yeah, even if we like have like a climate change of like 2 degrees, like even if we have like 3 degrees, that'll still be not that fast. You know, there'll be lots of time. You realize that like most of the people on Earth have cell phones now. Like we could do that. You know what we can do? We can get them like food and shelter and everything. It'll be fine.
Well, like, when is enough time? Like, when does action start happening? I mean, it is happening now.
It's happening fast enough. There's no way we get more than 3 degrees. So that's pretty certain. And then even then we could cool it down with just like spraying some gas into the atmosphere.
What, is that a thing?
Yeah, that's a thing. Or it's like, I don't know, is it sulfur? I think if you want to learn more about it, you can look on the Kurzgesagt channel.
Oh yeah, I do like that channel.
Yeah, they're great.
You know what, Florian? You've
yeah, convinced you? Damn.
Yeah, well, you've convinced me climate change is real, but I don't need to worry about it. So there you go.
I mean, you should probably still worry about it. You should like not be existentially dreaded by it.
I know, but I do get existential dread quite easily. So
I mean, I don't even know why. Like, you'd be fine. You're in Britain. Like, what's gonna happen there? You'll just you'll just import food if you can't have. I mean, it's your land isn't even that fertile to begin with. You can easily get food. Like, I mean, you've managed to grow food there for ages.
I did hear about that. Like, apparently, if like global warming happens. Like apparently UK is like in a really good climate region to be like not too affected by shit.
Is it? I'm
I
not
mean,
sure if that's true because there's like this ocean current that's totally gonna change. I don't know how that's gonna affect you.
I mean, to be honest, scientists probably don't really know, but still, I don't know. I've heard like we're in like quite a good zone for thing. I mean, we certainly don't get too hot here, so I don't think that's a problem. Not that is the issue, but anyway.
I mean, if like one of those ocean current flips, then it'll like change like the climate everywhere. Like places will get colder, places will get hot.
Not doing good for my dread there for you.
I mean, it's probably fine. Like, I mean, maybe the UK might go up or down by like 5 degrees. Probably not too bad.
Oh, we'll see.
I mean, probably won't matter. I mean, you're not that close to the ocean, are you?
I am.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I am.
Well, are you close to it in height?
I
mean, it's probably not. Well, in that case, you're fine, I guess.
Yeah. And you know what's weird?
Your property value will probably rise, so you'll probably be good.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
What did you say?
Oh, how some countries are below sea level.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but they're probably fairly safe with their dams. I mean, it's only one country, right? It's only the Netherlands.
Something like that. Very salty.
I mean, they probably got it handled. I guess they just built... I mean, they already have dams. They just build them slightly higher, I guess.
Slightly higher. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Florian, this has been really good.
Yeah.
I think we've solved climate change.
Oh, there was one more thing, I guess.
Oh, go on.
Like, we were talking about Elon Musk. Do you like looking at the sky at night? Do you like stargazing or like the concept of it?
I would do if there wasn't so much light pollution in the UK.
Oh well, you're gonna love this whole new kind of pollution that's gonna happen. Oh boy.
Why? What's this?
Do you know that Elon Musk is launching like 5,000 satellites into near-Earth orbit? And
why?
That's like half of all satellites. And it's just for him. It's so he can provide like a really inferior internet like internet for satellites. It's like really shitty internet. He's providing it, and he's putting so many fucking satellites into orbit. It's likely that it might cause like a Kessler cascade. If you don't know what that is, that's the thing where like all the satellites collide with each other and turn each other into bullets that wipe out like all the remaining satellites.
Oh, well, you know who that'll be good for, don't you?
No.
Steve Wozniak, because have you heard what he's doing?
No.
He's creating a company that is going to be responsible for cleaning up space junk.
Wow, specifically this. That sounds...
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he must really like Elon Musk then, I guess.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Like, I read that just the other night. Like, yeah, he's created a new company that cleans up space junk. Which, did you know there isn't a single organization that does like mission control? There is no mission control for satellite navigation. Like, there is not one company that sort of goes like,
I mean, if
hey, by the way, you want to move our satellite?
I mean, if there were, then they wouldn't allow Elon Musk to like ruin everything up. There was 5,000 more satellites.
No, you know? Definitely not. But that's the thing. There's no actual like law and order in space. Like we've never really created any kind of.
I mean, I think you have to check with NASA, right? If you launch anything.
That's the launching it. But once the satellite's in space, like. You have all this sensitive equipment that'll obviously detect a collision and sort of trajectory and stuff. But if you want to like tell another organization to move their shuttle, you literally to move their satellite, you have to basically call them and go, by the way, like our data's telling us that we might crash, so are you okay to just move? And then they might say yes, or sometimes they might say no. But there's no one actually controlling like all the shuttles, like where they're flying and where they're going. They're just sort of kind of
that's great, because Because like if they actually do collide, it'll totally cause one of those Kessler cascades, you know, where like all of Earth's orbit becomes just riddled with bullets.
Would you want that though? Would you want,
No, that
like,
would be awful, and that's why Elon Musk is a supervillain. That must be stopped. Like, you can't even look at the sky anymore, because now, if you have, like, a long exposure image, it'll just show, like, 1,000,000 of those satellites that he's made way too close to the orbit, so that we can see them, like, really big, and they'll ruin every picture you take of the sky.
Oh man, that'd be pretty cool on Instagram.
Oh yeah, the best. Just like everyone looking at it, they just look the same. It's just like lines across the sky with Tesla satellites.
I don't know. I mean, isn't it crazy that like this guy has like more money than literal governments in the world? And
no, that's fine. Come on, dude. Governments can have like up to 1,000 people like that they rule over. Of course, he's gonna have more money than them.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I think it's kind of cool though that he can literally like change the way our world works, because he can sort of like invent and sell.
It sure would be great if he wasn't a supervillain, yeah.
I mean, look, you're only a villain long enough.
No,
he was a hero, something like that.
Yeah, that's right. Wait, no, he wasn't a hero. I guess PayPal was fine. Okay, he must have done fine with that, but damn.
Fucking hell.
Definitely a villain now. Like, can you believe 5,000 satellites? He's already launched 1,500 of them. That's already like a third of all satellites. That's like so bizarre. Yeah, he did. Just so you can provide like really shitty internet from space.
And for his stuff, or is it for like third world countries and stuff?
I mean, it can't be for third world countries because it will cost like shit tons.
I don't know. They always say though, if like the more you do something, the cheaper it gets. So maybe it'll get cheap.
I mean, it won't get cheap. It'll be impossible to make because they'll be cascading. You know, it'll be riddled with bullets.
That'd be a problem.
It sure would.
Tiny space bullets. Still.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like that one movie where they showed it. You remember Gravity? I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that had that had a Kessler cascade, right?
Yeah, it also had my teenage heartthrob.
Richard Gere.
No.
Wait, was that Richard Gere? I don't remember.
No, it was the guy who does the Nescafe adverts.
Yeah, that's Richard Gere.
No, it's not Richard Gere. Don't.
Well, look it up.
I'm not looking it up.
Look it up. Look up Gravity.
Look, I know about Gravity. Apple comes down, lands on my head. That's all I need to know.
I must know who that man is now.
No, I can remember. Just shut up. He's in Men Don't Stare at Goats. Men Who Stare at Goats. He's in.
Yeah, I guess. Are you sure that's not Richard Gere? Damn. Oh my god, look at all this poop.
Give it to me.
Ah, no, don't give it. It's killing me.
Is he called like Bruce? He's not called Bruce.
No, probably not.
He's grey, he's in Nescafe adverts. He's famously a bachelor and has been for years.
Oh really? Wow.
Too much. Yeah.
Dude, I swear it's Richard Gere.
I'm gonna fucking Google it now.
Yeah, you better. Jesus, they're so fast! Okay,
I remembered it. I remembered it.
This.
Well, I didn't. I Googled it. I remembered when I Googled it and found the exact answer. It's George Clooney.
God damn it! I guess that's the other one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's my dyslexia at work, I guess.
Oh man, I love Richard Gere. Man, he's so handsome.
Which one is he?
Did you ever watch that? Pretty Woman.
Right, but anything newer than that?
No, but man, that film's incredible.
Have
you seen that movie?
He must have been in something newer.
Let me have a look. Runaway Bride. Yeah, I don't think that's new. Richard Gere.
No, that sounds old. Oh man, I got leaked theirs. I can't play these. I'll die too much.
It was in Chicago in 2002.
Wait, is there a movie called Chicago 2002?
No, Chicago, the film in 2002.
So that is the movie. Okay, cool.
State of Mind. It looks like he does a lot of TV shit. The
Wow.
second best exotic Marigold Hotel. He was in that.
Sounds amazing. Well, damn.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you should look up that Kurzgesagt video. It's pretty interesting. We can just like spend money on like putting stuff in the atmosphere that'll cool us down. It's no problem, really.
Man, those videos depress me as well, though.
Why?
They give me because I get existential dread. Okay, it's not my fault. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I mean, if we just like stay our course and then we'll like maybe put some of that phosphor in the atmosphere, it'll be great. Or is it sodium? No, it's sulfur, right? It's sulfur. I mean, it might cause some issues, but probably won't. And it's super cheap compared to all the other climate like expenses that we have.
I'm sure we'll figure it out either way.
Yeah, I mean, it probably won't be an issue. We figured out like the ozone hole too and stuff. It's actually incredible how much we've done for climate change already. It just, I mean, we shouldn't stop, so it's good that we're still doing it. But it's like we don't need to worry about the world ending; it'll be fine.
I mean, I was going to touch on this earlier, but basically, like when the world did enter a few food shortages, like over the millennia, well, whatever. But like we managed to double our food production when we discovered sulfur. Like we use sulfur to grow food, and it's true. Like
I mean, we're not even. Oh, sorry. Well, we're not even doing our best to like increase food production now, because like we have GMOs, but we just refuse to use them for some stupid reason.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I agree. Like, I think it's dumb when people are like, "Oh, organic," and it's like, yeah, but the world can't survive if we don't find weird ways to grow our food. Like,
organic isn't even good. Like, organic is like actually bad for the environment because of how expensive it is. So you're just gonna get less food for more money, and like you have to cut down more trees because now you need more space to grow that food organically.
I agree. Yeah,
it's so bad.
Ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous that people are blinded in thinking like, oh, we can do things the natural way. It's like, no, if we did things the natural way, our whole economy and sort of like production of basically everything would collapse. It's like, no.
Yeah, and like if we do it like the natural way, we're still like literally engineering food, okay? It's not just because we're now doing it with chemistry and like gene editing doesn't mean it's any more or any less like natural than like the way we bred corn like over years to make it like over millennia to make it big and supple like it is now, you know?
Yeah, I'm glad we can agree on supple food.
Yeah, I always buy like the most supple, the most fresh food. I don't go for that disgusting like organic food that's like gonna rot in like 2 days.
Oh yeah, I've put a banana up my anus to test its quality. Like that.
Of course.
We all do that, right?
Oh yeah, that's the only way.
How do you know it's fresh?
Yeah. I mean, it depends how long it stays firm in your butthole.
Yeah. Dad, this one's still yellow. Good going, son.
Oh boy.
Okay. You've officially done it. You've taken me to 8 o'clock. I'm
oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. This was fun. Oh man,
we do this every week.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about this topic next week because I'm gonna try and get some hot takes.
Oh yeah, you're gonna tell me how we're doomed because the bees are dying and stuff. Man, it'll be fine. We'll just use like fruit that doesn't need bees, but also bees are probably fine. You know how good animals are at adapting. Oh man.
Well, we're animals and we're doing pretty well, aren't we?
Oh yeah, I hate people who think that we're not animals. It's so stupid. Like we stop being animals because we have society. Look at ants; they have society. We use tools. Monkeys use tools.
They do pretty well.
Well, they don't use them too well, but yeah, they can occasionally use them.
I'm not hiring no monkeys or birds, especially crows.
No, birds are great. We should definitely hire birds.
2 crows. I'll hire 2 crows.
That's the best number of crows.
Enjoy your night.
Yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed this stream. Press the like button and stuff, you know.
Oh, subscribe, you know, if you want more.
More!
Existential dread. Always more.
Well, I don't know.
Boy.
I'm pretty relaxed, I guess. Bye, everyone.